Ryan, I still can't believe you've decided to move to another city. How did you come to that decision? It must have been tough.
It was, Lily. I thought about it for weeks. It wasn't easy, but I felt like I needed a change. The city where I live now, I don't know, it just doesn't feel like home anymore.
I get that. Sometimes you outgrow a place, even if it's where you've lived your whole life. But what made you finally decide to leave?
I think it was a combination of things. For one, I've been feeling stuck for a while now. No matter what I do, everything feels the same, you know? Same routine, same faces, same streets. I realized I needed to shake things up.
That makes sense. Change can be scary, but it can also be really exciting. Do you already know where you want to move to?
Yeah, I'm leaning towards moving to Denver. I visited a few months ago, and I loved the vibe there. The mountains, the nature, and the people. Everything felt so different from here. It seemed like the kind of place where I could start fresh.
Wow, Denver. That's a big move. What about your job? Are you planning to transfer or start over with something new?
Well, luckily, I can keep my current job and work remotely. That made the decision a lot easier. If I had to find a new job, I probably wouldn't have considered moving, at least not yet.
That's awesome. Working remotely gives you so much flexibility, but still, leaving your home behind, that's a huge step. Have you thought about what you'll miss most?
Honestly, it's the little things. The coffee shop I go to every morning, the park where I jog, and of course, my friends. That's going to be the hardest part, leaving everyone behind. But I guess that's part of growing, right?
It definitely is, but you're not leaving everyone behind forever. You'll still visit, and we can always stay in touch. It's not like you're disappearing.
True. And with video calls and everything, staying connected is easier than ever. But yeah, I'm sure there will be times when I'll miss being able to just hang out with you guys whenever I want.
So, how are you preparing for this move? I mean, it's a big deal. Have you found a place to live yet?
Not yet, but I've started looking. I've been browsing apartments online and trying to figure out what neighborhood would suit me best. It's tricky because I don't know the city that well, but I've been doing a lot of research.
That's smart. Moving without knowing the area can be risky. What are you looking for in a new place?
I want to live somewhere that's close to nature, but not too far from the city center. I love hiking, so I'd like to be near some good trails, but I also don't want to be isolated. I still want access to restaurants, shops, and things like that.
Sounds like you're looking for balance, somewhere that offers both peace and convenience. Have you thought about renting at first just to get a feel for the city before committing to a long-term place?
Yeah, that's actually what I'm planning to do. I figure I'll rent for the first year and then see how I feel. If I love it, maybe I'll think about buying a place down the line.
That sounds like a good plan. And what about all your stuff? Are you taking everything with you, or starting fresh with new furniture and all that?
I'll probably sell most of my furniture here. It's just too much to deal with. I'll bring some personal things, but I kind of like the idea of starting fresh with new furniture. It feels like a symbolic new beginning.
That's exciting. It must feel freeing to let go of things and embrace a fresh start. Are you nervous about anything, though?
Yeah, a little. I think the scariest part is not knowing what to expect. What if I don't like it? What if I can't make new friends? Starting over in a new city is thrilling, but it also comes with a lot of unknowns.
That's totally normal. Everyone feels that way before a big move. But you're outgoing and adaptable, Ryan. I'm sure you'll make friends and settle in quickly. It just takes time.
I hope so. I know it won't be easy at first, but I'm trying to stay optimistic. It's a new adventure, and I'm ready for it.
So, what are you most excited about in this new chapter of your life?
I think I'm most excited about the possibility of discovering new things, new places, new people, new experiences. I've been in the same place for so long that I'm really looking forward to exploring a whole new city and making it my own.
That sounds amazing. I envy you a little, to be honest. I've thought about moving somewhere new, but I've always been too scared to actually do it.
It's definitely a leap of faith, but sometimes you just have to go for it, you know? Life's too short to stay in one place if you feel like you need something different.
You're right. Maybe I'll get brave enough to follow in your footsteps one day. But for now, I'm excited to see how your move goes.
Thanks, Lily. It's nice to have your support. It makes the whole thing feel less daunting knowing I've got friends rooting for me.
Of course. And don't forget, you can always call me if you're feeling homesick or if you need advice on anything.
I definitely will. Knowing that I have people like you in my corner makes me feel a lot more confident about this move. I'm excited, but I know it won't be easy, and having that support means a lot.
We've got your back, Ryan. You're going to do great, and I can't wait to hear all about your adventures once you're settled in Denver.
Thanks, Lily. I'll make sure to keep you posted on everything. And who knows, maybe I'll convince you to come visit soon.
Oh, you don't have to convince me. A trip to Denver sounds amazing. I'll be there as soon as you're settled.
I'll hold you to that. It'll be great to show you around my new city.
I can't wait. Good luck with everything, Ryan. You've got this.
Thanks, Lily. Here's to new beginnings.
That's totally understandable. I mean, it's a huge change. It's not just about the place. It's all the memories, the people, everything you've built over the years. It's bound to feel overwhelming.
You know, one thing I didn't expect was how emotional I'd feel about leaving. I thought I'd be ready to just pick up and go, but now that it's getting closer, it's really hitting me.
I can imagine. I think it's one of those things where you don't really know how much a place means to you until you're leaving it. But that doesn't mean moving is a bad idea. It's just a natural part of the process.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't realize how attached I was to this place until I started packing. Every little thing has a memory tied to it, and I find myself getting nostalgic about the most random stuff.
I think everyone feels that way when they're leaving something familiar behind. You're not just moving to a new city, you're closing a chapter. That's always going to come with mixed emotions.
You're right. It's not making me second guess the move, but it's definitely harder than I expected. Like, I always thought of myself as someone who could easily adapt to change, but this is testing me.
Of course, you will, but you're also about to make new memories, new experiences, and you never know, you might end up loving Denver so much that you can't imagine ever leaving.
Yeah, closing a chapter. I like how you put that. It's a good reminder that it's not the end, just the start of something new. Still, I'll miss all the little things about this place.
That's completely normal, Ryan. You're stepping into the unknown, so of course there's going to be some anxiety mixed with the excitement, but the important thing is that you're doing it. You're not letting fear hold you back.
That's the hope. I'm excited about what's ahead, but it's just weird, you know? One moment I'm thrilled, and the next, I'm thinking about all the what ifs.
I get that. It's easy to get caught up in the practical stuff, finding an apartment, packing, planning the move, but the emotional part is just as important. You've got to let yourself feel everything.
Thanks, Lily. I really appreciate that. It helps to talk through all these emotions. I feel like I've been keeping them bottled up, trying to just focus on the logistics of moving.
Exactly. You've got to give yourself space to reflect, even if it's just for a moment. It's okay to feel sad about leaving. It doesn't mean you're making the wrong decision.
You're right. I think I've been so focused on doing that I haven't given myself enough time to process the feelings that come with it. It's like I'm racing towards the move without fully acknowledging what I'm leaving behind.
Absolutely. It's all part of the process. And when you get to Denver, you'll have a whole new set of experiences to look forward to.
That's true. Maybe I just need to give myself permission to feel both excited and sad at the same time.
Speaking of friends, you know we're all going to miss you like crazy, right? You're a huge part of our group, and it's going to feel weird not having you around all the time.
Yeah, I can't wait to explore the city, find new favorite spots, and make new friends. It's just a matter of getting through this transitional phase.
Exactly. And with video calls, texts, and social media, it's so much easier to stay connected these days. We'll still be part of each other's lives, even if you're miles away.
I'll miss you guys too. That's probably the hardest part, leaving behind the people I care about. But I know we'll stay in touch. It's not like I'm disappearing off the face of the earth.
That's a valid concern, but I think it's more about the effort we put into it. Friendships evolve, but they don't have to fade if we're both committed to staying connected. It might be different, but it doesn't have to be less meaningful.
Yeah, that's true. I guess I'm just worried that things will change, that we'll drift apart, even with all the ways to stay in touch.
Exactly. And besides, now we have a great excuse to visit Denver. You'll probably see us more than you expect.
I like that. I guess I've always thought of friendships as being about physical proximity, but you're right. It's about the effort and the intention we put into maintaining them.
I'm holding you to that. And don't worry, we'll keep you updated on everything happening here so you won't miss out on too much.
That's true. I'll have to start making a list of places to take you when you visit. Denver is known for its amazing food scene, so I'm sure we'll have plenty of places to explore.
Of course, we're not letting you go that easily. You're still part of the crew, no matter where you are.
Thanks, Lily. That means a lot. Knowing that I'm not going to lose touch with you guys makes the move feel a little less daunting.
Always. You've got a whole team cheering you on, Ryan. We're excited to see what this next chapter brings for you.
I appreciate that. It's nice to know I've got a support system, even from a distance.
I'm glad. You've got this, Ryan. Denver is lucky to have you.
Thanks, Lily. That really helps. I'm feeling a lot better about everything now.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and stay tuned for the upcoming episodes to keep improving your English. And remember, listening, practice, and improve.